Hello friends, my name is Venkateshwar Ratnam Dwivedi. I am an IBM WebSphere Portal professional. Today I am going to talk about how to integrate Facebook with IBM WebSphere Portal 8. As we know that IBM WebSphere Portal 8 supports OpenID. Let us understand what is the OpenID and how the Facebook is related for the OpenID. OpenID is an open standard that allows users to be authenticated by certain cooperating sites known as relying be authenticated by a certain cooperative sites known as relying parties or relying using a third-party services, eliminating the needs of a master to provide their own ad hoc system and allowing users to consolidate their digital identities. Users may create accounts with their preferred OpenID identity providers and then use those accounts as the basis for signing on to any website which accepts OpenID authentication. OpenID Standards provides a framework for communication that must take place between identity provider and the OpenID acceptor. An extension to standard, the OpenID Attribute Exchange facilitates the transfer of user attributes such as name, and gender from the open identity providers to the relying party. Each relying party may request a different set of attributes depending upon on its requirement. What is the use of OpenID? Basically, what are the examples of OpenID? As for of now, we understood OpenID is a protocol which followed by a lot of identity providers. For examples, Facebook, Gmail, Yahoo, AOL. These are the identity providers and which those websites which rely in these OpenID providers are known as relying parties. So in my case, my website is known as relying parties. An OpenID provider is Facebook. So what is the use of it? Faster and easier sign up. Suppose that I have a sign up form and I want to register as a first time user. I would have to fill a long registration form of my website. But if I go through sign up by using OpenID, in that case, some most of the information I'll get it from my OpenID providers. Faster and easier to sign in. You can it is provided SSO as well, identity providers. And one and most important thing, you should not need to remember your password for every and each website. In that case, just remember the password of your OpenID providers and that will let you access to your website. Let's have an example to understood more clearly. I have given one example. I just open a website solaborate.com. Here we can see the sign up page. Here I have option sign up using Facebook, Google Plus, LinkedIn, or I have to supply my own username and password. Let's see how it works. Suppose that I just want to sign up using my Facebook account. So just click on this account and right now let me give the information my account. Look at this. My first name, last name, email is automatically populated and this is asking for the password. As I don't want to register it, that's why I on the cancel button. But whenever you by the next time you are coming to this website and even you have option whether you want to log in using Facebook or by its own username and its credential. So this is the whole idea of the OpenID concept. OpenID is a protocol that is supported by the identity providers, for example, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google, Yahoo, AOL, these kind identity providers. And this Solabrate or my website or any website which supports these identity providers or OpenID are known as relying parties. So let us see how to integrate IBM WebSphere portal with Facebook. There are the several steps involved during Facebook and IBM WebSphere portal 8 integration. First step is to register your application as an app in a Facebook account as a developer. First is a there should be two of your application should be registered as an app. First app is for the anonymous user with login page. Second is a public portal app. After all, as we know, the URL is changed. So second application is registered as. And after registering, Facebook give us an app ID and app secret number. That is very important because this information later will be registered in IBM Sphere Portal 8. So let's see how to create an app in IBM for IBM WebSphere portal in Facebook. This is demo account of Facebook and I need to go to developer. This is the link for developer. Now go to apps. Register, click on register as an app developer. I accept, continue, choose a role. Let's having Java, PHP, apps you want. Add us. Click on continue. Not done. Done. Now I'm registered as a developer for Facebook. Now let's create a new app. A name must be put. I have just given the private portal app name. Let's click on continue. It asks for me. Let's try to write capture. Here you are. So I need to also tell what is the my website URL. So I just paste it. It's a http colon localhost 139 slash w slash portal, and it's a because it's a private one, so I just also write the my portal. So let's click on the okay. What it means sandbox mode enable? Sandbox enable, it means that this application is working for only right now tester, developer, administrators. So now click one more apps. Now click on continue button, enter the captcha, put my URL. Now this information is very important. Now let's copy these information to a notepad. Also check for private. Copy this information as well. Okay. Now let's see what is the next step. Now this information I have to register in IBM WebSphere portal. How to register this information in IBM WebSphere portal? I have to run a command for config engine, that is the enable identity provider type. Let's take the information of app ID, app secret, and it registered app of Facebook in the IBM WebSphere portal. Let's see how to run this command. For running the command, we have just created a command config engine enable identity provider type dvas user id dvas password didp provider list, that is the Facebook, dfacebook app, and I just given the private app id and private app secret, and then URL of the secret. For important, you should write URL exactly as you registered in Facebook. Then later on, for the public app details, this information will run over in a config engine location. Let's move to config engine locations. Engine. Here we will run this command. But before running this command, we should look into the application server what the changes will occur after running this applications. Let's see. Go to the web and SIP security, trust association, interceptors. Here you'll see, we are seeing right now where the three interceptors are available: com.ibm.auth, TIE, STTP, basic auth, TAI, com.ibm.ws.security, SPNEGO, trust association interceptor, IMPL, and also third, com.ibm.ws.security.web, TAMT, trust association interceptor plus. So after running this command, this will modify into another OpenTAI interceptor. So after running this command, we'll see how this is changes, right? So let me copy. I just modified according to Facebook as we registered application in Facebook. So go to this prompt, click on right click, and then press enter. This command takes several minutes. It takes around 10 to 15 minutes. By the time it's execute, I'm just pausing this video. Now you can see that build successful, so that we can proceed to further step. After running enable identity provider tie command, next step is we have to add some preferences to login portlet and as well as profile management portlet. So what's these information are? First parameter is show IDP option is true, show IDP max option is 4, show IDP freedom field false, and Facebook image. And similarly for the profile management portlet, show IDP option true, show IDP max is 4, show IDP freedom field false, and Facebook image, and Facebook dot required, IBM dot primary email. This information we have to add as a portlet preferences using administration control. Let's see how to add these values in IBM WebSphere portal by using administration control. This is my login screen. Click on login button. This password is already over there. Click on portlets. This is the login portlet, and this is the profile management portlet, and this is the configure portlet button. So just click on configure portlet button. I just write down all this information in my text file so that I can easily copy and paste it. Show IDP option is true. So here is the show IDP option. Show IDP option. This is by default is false. So let me make it true. Click OK. Show IDP max option is 4 by default. And show IDP freedom field is false. So we do not need to change over it. Last value we have to add it is the Facebook.image. This information will get the image of Facebook. It's done. So just click on OK button. Oops, I think I did something wrong. Okay. Done. Profile management and config portlet. Okay. Yes. Show IDP freedom option is by default true over here. So I think I have to make it false. Yes, show IDP freedom field option. Make it over here. as a false. Yes. Show IDP option, make it true. What is next? Facebook image. Let's add it. Facebook image. Yes, add it. Now what's next? Next is Facebook.required. So let's copy. Okay, let's copy and paste it again. Yeah. To committing mistakes. Copy. Yes. Add this value. Just click on OK button. I just want to cross verify that whether these values added or not added. So click again on fit. Yes, Facebook image is over there. Similarly for profile, yes, Facebook image is over there. Okay. Now what is next? We have to check two jar files in this location. IBM WebSphere Portal Server prerequisite.infra prerequisite.common http client /lib /ex .jar common http client.jar. So let's go to this location. Yes, these two jars are available, so this step is also passed. Yes, now I have to add a SSL certificate from Facebook to my application server. How I'll do it? Let me illustrate you. This is the most important information. Graph.facebook.com. Port number is 443, and this is alias. This could be written anything, but how to do it? I'll just explain it you. So this is my application console. Under the security tab, go to SSL certificate and key management. Manage endpoint security configurations. Click on WebSphere portal with key stores and services. No default trust store. Then click on signer certificate, and here you'll click on retrieve from port. So click on graph.facebook.com 443 and alias is this. Okay. After this, you have to click retrieve finer information, right? So I just clicked. Provided that you should be connected through the internet. This is the most important thing, and no constraint should be put over your network. Like in your office, it might be possible you are not able to retrieve this information. So keep in mind there should be no restriction in your network. Click on apply, click on save button. Okay, here we are. So let's see what is next. Oh, start and stop portal server again. Let's see. Yes, go to bin. Now we can see that the portal server is stopped successfully. Now let's restart it again. So let me show you the start command. Stop and start successfully. Now let's see what is the next step. Next step that we have to add two values, bind attribute equal to labeled URI, login attribute equal to UID in the security portion. Let's see how to add these values in the interceptor. Enter username and password. Go to security, global security, web and SIP security. Click on trust association. Click on interceptor. Now, as starting of the tutorial, I also show you this screen. There was some other interceptor was there, but now it has been modified according to our command com.ibm.portal auth.type open IDTAI, right? So click on this. We need to add two more variables over here. What are they? These are bind attribute equal to label URI. Okay, click on new. Bind attribute equals to label URI. Click one more. So login attribute equals to UID. Okay, click on apply. Save. Cross check whether these values are already added or not. Yes, they are. Here we go. So let's see what is the next step. After this, we have to run one more command, config dot back enable transient user. Give the username and password of your application server. Transparent dot suffix o dot transparent transparent dot prefix equals to cn. That's this is the command that we need to run, right? So go to the command prompt, click on cd dot dot cd config engine. Now run this command. This command takes a few minutes to execute. As we can see that build is successful and command is executed successfully. The status is complete and build successful. This is the most important thing. Build should be successful. Now let's just see what is the next step. Now we should restart Portal server again. Let's see. Go to the bin Portal cd dot dot cd bin. We have already run this command, so yes. Portal server is stopped successfully. Now let's issue the command of start. Now we can see that Portal is started successfully. Now let's see what is the next step. It's a, whether this is the optional step. We need to add some parameters to Puma resource variable. Let's see how to add these variable in application server. Right? Okay. So just log in. Okay. Go to resource environment variable, resource environment providers. Here search for WP space P small u. So it will take us to WP Puma Store Services. Now go to custom properties. We have to add one more property. Focus to external. Click on apply, save. Here, this value has been added. Now let's see what is the next step. Okay, complete the following step to load attributes during authentication. This process is need to load attributes while Facebook doing authentication. Okay, global.security trust association interceptor. We need to add this variable. Okay. So just go to security, global security. Web and SPI trust association interceptors com.ibm at tie OpenID. Here we need to add one more variable with this value. Provider.facebook attributes. And what is value? SN. paste it, apply, save it. Let's check it again. Hmm. So now let's see what is the next step. After that, we need to restart again portal server. There are the n number of portal restarts required during the Facebook or OpenID integration. So just need a, this is the, perhaps this is the last time of portal restart. Yes. Stop server. Stop done successfully. Now let me issue the start command. Now the portal server has been started. Now let's see whether this Facebook integration is working or not. Go to. Now let's see how the Facebook integration works. Just click on login. I just want to register a new user. Click on sign up. Within. Most important thing, that email must be of the developer email ID. Email must be a developer email ID. So email ID that is registered as a Facebook. This is not important. This is not important. India. Oops. Yes. Click OK. So I have to increase the password length. Now clicks OK. Now I just tried to log in with Facebook. It's redirect me to the Facebook account and let me write the password. Click on login button. This is asking me, private portal app would like to access your public profiles. Say OK. Yes, here we are. Now we successfully authenticated by portal as well, and we can use anything in the IBM WebSphere portal, provided this is not important, the password of your Facebook ID and password of your portal is same. This could be a different. As for example, I created a different password as well. Now let me try to, I just write different password 12345678. Yes, even this is give me access to log in it. Now the Facebook integration is done from my side. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe me to watch more tutorials. Thank you very much.